Hey guys, this is Miss Hughes, the librarian. For today's lesson, I was going to give you a quick little website that you could go to for reading enjoyment. I have been looking at this tonight and it is so awesome. I'm also an animal lover, and if you want to practice up on your reading skills, this is one of the websites that you could go to do that. If you'll notice at the top, it also has games that you can play, videos that you can watch. Animals is what we're going to be discussing in just a few minutes. And then it also has a button, Explore. And I'm going to show you what's on that can relate to a lot of your social studies topics, such as the world and the United States. If you'll first go to kids.nationalgeographic.com, if you'll just Google that and go to animals, it'll come up like that, and then you'll see a screen like this. And then what you're going to do is you're going to go over here to where it says animals. You're going to click on it. There's a little yellow arrow, but before you click it, if you'll look underneath there in white, it's got all these titles of the different types of animals that you can look up information on. So anything that interests you, you are welcome to look it up. I just chose amphibians. It's going to give you some pictures of some different amphibians at the top. And then if you'll go down, it's going to give you the definition of an amphibian. Amphibians are cold-blooded vertebrates. Vertebrates have backbones that don't have scales. They live part of their lives in water and part on land. And then if you'll keep scrolling down, I'm just scrolling down using my arrow key over here, it gives you different types of amphibians. So what you could do is you could go to one of those that interests you. There's not very many amphibians, but if you'll go to like mammals or birds or anything, there's always some different topics. We're going to go to the red-eyed tree frog just to give you an example. They're going to give you an example by starting up here at the top, and it says View Slideshow. And if you look up there, it's got three little dots. Those three dots represent pictures in the slideshow. So you've got three pictures in the slideshow. So we're going to view it. And if you'll look at your screen, it looks like this. And if you'll look right here on the right, it gives you the picture of the tree frog. And then if you'll look right here on the left, it gives you a caption. The adult red-eyed tree frogs are bright green with many other colors mixed in. And then if you'll just use your arrow key, it'll go to the next slide. Gives you another interesting fact on the left. And then click over here. Here's another picture of the red-eyed tree frog. And then it also gives you the caption. Red-eyed tree frogs are nocturnal, meaning that they are active at night. And then lastly, on most of the animals, it gives you a map of either all of the continents or a few of the continents. It also gives you a little key of yellow that says where the animal is located or where they live. And if you look right here between North America and South America, there's the little yellow highlighted part in between there that shows you where you can find these red-eyed tree frogs. Once you have done that, you finished with your slideshow. If you'll go back and look under the slideshow, it's going to start giving you some information and facts on the red-eyed tree frog so that you can practice your reading skills. I hope all of you have been reading since you have been social distancing, and I hope that you will start reading or continue to read this summer some library books. Hopefully the libraries will be open before too long. But going back to this website, it's for free. You can go to it. It gives you information about this type of animal. This is a tree frog. It usually gives you about 3 or 4 paragraphs. It'll give you your map again, and then it also continues to give you things that you can read about the tree frog. You do not have to take a test on it. You do not have to do anything. This is just for enjoyment. Also, the little button Explore I wanted to show you about. Explore is where you can go to different topics, such as Native Americans, kids versus plastic, the U.S., weird but true, books, science, space, and Explore Academy. The only thing, Explore Academy is a type of library book that we're going to try to get. But any of these other ones you can go on to read about if you're interested in social studies. For example, on the United States, what you're going to do is you're going to scroll down with your little arrow key. It's going to give you a list of all the states. And so you can just, if you wanted to find out a particular state, you could click on one. I've always wanted to go to Alaska. So I clicked on Alaska, and it's going to give you a slideshow, which we're not going to go through the slideshow again. But if you want to go, it's going to keep scrolling down. It's going to give you the facts about the state, the history about the state, why it's called Alaska. It's going to give you like the state mammal, the state bird, state flower, the state quarter, what it looks like on the back. All of this information, what kind of wildlife lives in Alaska, the natural resources that are found there, and then it's going to give you some cool, fun stuff about Alaska. It even gives you a little video. So this is just a little fun website that I wanted to share with y'all tonight and teach y'all about in case you wanted to go and look at it to practice your reading skills in social studies or science. I hope you are all staying safe, and I hope you are all still reading.